Hey, hey, it's Arrettres Hollins with Connecting Love and Marriage. I am so glad you've made it on here tonight. Hey, um, it's been a long day. Oh my gosh, it's been a Monday that, whew, but I made it. Okay, so I'm so glad you made it onto this live. Let me introduce myself. Hello, I'm Arrettres Hollins, founder of Connecting Love and Marriage. If you see me going back and forth, I'm looking at my notes and then the camera. Okay, but I'll do my best to stay focused on the camera. Um, Basically, I'm the founder of Connecting Love and Marriage, where I help couples navigate effectively and overcome challenges and difficulties in their marriage, especially dealing with communication, because I am the queen of miscommunication. But I've learned so much over the years. Okay, so if you're struggling with getting your spouse to hear you, then I'm the girl for you. Okay, today's topic, I'll be talking about 5 easy tips to getting your spouse to finally hear your complaints. Okay. As we know, this is a hot topic. This is a struggle because as women, we sometimes get labeled as nagging or just beefing or just never happy, or there's a lot of other negative stuff that we're labeled as when we're trying to get our point across. And we tend to be passionate. I'm from New York, so everything I say is passionate. I'm dramatic. I'm over the top. And if I'm passionate about something, if I'm mad about something, if I'm frustrated about something, it comes through, and I'm very animated. Okay, I talk with my hands, and I tend to get loud just because that's my nature. I always joke that if you see two New Yorkers talking on the corner, you think they fighting, but they really just talking. That's how we are. So, unfortunately, many of us have struggled with being in this boat of trying to tell our spouse something and they not hear us. They may shut down. They might tune us out. They might challenge everything we're saying. They might ignore us. So I want to teach you 5 quick tips that will drastically change how your spouse receives your complaints. Okay. And there's going to be an offer at the end of this live. First of all, if you want a copy of this video and a transcript of everything that I discussed, click the link in my bio at the top. You'll see a section for you to enter your name and your email address. So go ahead and enter that, and I will email you a video of this live and a transcript of everything discussed. Okay. So once again, click the link in my bio and then, enter your name and email address, and I will send you a transcript of this video and all the information I share tonight. Okay. So also there's going to be a bonus at the end of this live. I'm giving you an exclusive offer of a product that I have that works very well. Okay. And it'll be at a lower rate than normal. So stay to the end and I'll let you know about it. Okay. So 5 quick and easy tips that will help your spouse listen to you when you're complaining. Okay. The first thing, do not talk to him as soon as he walks in the door. Think about it. After I've been working all day and doing so much during the day, I've been dealing with people and just, it can be hard out there. And the minute I walk in the door, if he comes to me with, well, Arrettres, you didn't do this. I need this. The kids did this. We all did this. Everybody did this, and you need to solve the problem. I'm just like, look, can I get in the door? Can I sit down for a minute? Can I get something to drink? Okay. Don't attack them with your complaint. I know when you're frustrated, you're ready to deal with it because you need a solution to this problem. It's burning in your heart and on your soul, and you want to deal with the problem immediately. But if you want them to be more receptive to hearing what you have to say, when they walk in the door from wherever they've been, give them a minute. Okay. Just don't jump and go into what it is that's bothering you. But what you should do is say, okay, honey, welcome home. Of course, you give all your love and kisses to him when he walks in, welcome him home. And then say, there's something that's really bothering me. When's a good time for us to talk about it? Okay. This gives him the opportunity to determine, when he's going to be mentally stable and then prepare himself for the conversation. Don't say we need to talk. For some reason that freaks him out. I don't know what it is about. We need to talk. they like go into a whole nother, oh my gosh, what did I do wrong? But just say, honey, there's something I'd really like to talk to you about. When's a good time for us to talk? Okay. If it's not right then and hopefully he'll respond appropriately and give you an actual time that's good for you to talk. Now, while you're waiting for that time, so that's the first talk. That's the first step. Do not talk to him as soon as he walks in the door. Give him an opportunity to get inside from work, get himself together, and ask him when's a good time for you two to sit down and discuss whatever it is. He might even say right now is good, because he might be one of those that's like, look, if you like me, sometimes like, okay, let's deal with it right now. Okay. But give him the opportunity to decide that. Okay. Number 2, before you speak to your spouse, get clear and focused. Okay. You're about to talk about a topic that's burning in your heart, that's bothering you, that's concerning you. Be very clear about what exactly it is that you want to discuss. Sometimes when we're being, when we're mad, what I've learned is sometimes when anger is what we show, that's what we give. But underneath that, there's another emotion. It could be fear. It could be intimidation. It could be insecurities. It could be hurt. A lot of the times we're just hurt by something that they did. Okay. But we show it as anger. Okay. So be clear with yourself about what exactly that emotion is that you're feeling. And if you're hurt, if you're married, you should be able to say when you're hurting. You should be able to say when you're scared. You should be able to be vulnerable with him. I mean, you chose him to be your king for the rest of your life. You chose till death do you part. Hopefully, this is someone that you trust with your heart and your emotions, okay? So, be clear with yourself and identify the exact emotion that you're feeling. Don't show all your feelings as anger, okay? If you're hurt, say, I'm hurt, okay? Also, when you talk about your feelings are not debatable. Like, no one can challenge you and say, that's not how you feel. No, your feelings that's your truth. How you react, it's how you respond to situations. It's how you view your reality. Okay. So if something they did made you feel scared or made you feel uncomfortable or made you feel unsure, that's your truth. And you can't be challenged on that. Okay. That's something that has to be accepted. Okay. So I'm saying it that way because you want to, when you're expressing yourself, you don't want to create an opportunity for debate, okay? Or an opportunity for them to feel they need to defend themselves, okay? Granted, some people just by nature will defend themselves no matter what it is you say, but you want to make sure that you are giving an opportunity for them just to receive what you're saying, okay? Don't play the blame game, okay? It's easy to say, well, you did this and you did that and bada, 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 bada. Like I said, I'm New York, so I get to snatching air and neck gets to popping and a whole lot of stuff happens. But that does not help the conversation. Okay. My husband's very, laid back. He's very relaxed. He's very chill mode most of the time. It's just, so if I'm all this, he goes into, he tunes out. Like, I don't know where he go. Like, I'd like to know where he goes internally so I can go there too, because it must be like a safe place there. I'm just saying, it's just like, dude, where are you? You're not even here anymore. But wherever he goes is a safe place. So you don't want him to go to that place. You want to keep him engaged in the conversation. So, don't play the blame game and don't attack his character. Okay? Because no matter what you say, if you're attacking someone's character, they're going to be defensive. Okay? Make sure you specifically talk about your feeling in the beginning. So you can say something like, I feel unimportant to you when you arrive late. Or I feel insecure when you don't take care of the bills on time. But it's just started with your emotion and how you feel about the situation, okay? And then so let's review one more time. Number 1 is, what's number 1? You know what number 1 is? Okay. Do not try to talk to him as soon as he walks in the door. Number 2, before you speak to your spouse, get clear and focused about what you feel. Number 3, when it's time to talk, express how you feel about the situation. Number 4, be specific about what behavior bothers you. Okay. This is one thing that, I'll talk for myself, I struggle with. because I'll mean to start the conversation about you not taking the garbage out. And by the end of the conversation, I've gone down a list of 80,000 things that you did last week that bothered me. Okay. You need to make sure that you deal with one topic at a time. Okay. We naturally, our minds are going. We taking care of kids. We taking care of work. We taking care of church. We taking care of husband. We're doing 1,000 different things in our head. Okay. And sometimes when we're giving all that to them, it's too much. It just depends on your boo. It depends on your honey. You might have a honey that you throwing 5,000 things to them and they catching them all. If he's not like that, you need to give him one thing at a time. And another thing, not just because whether he can receive it or not, you don't want to be attacking him. Okay? You don't want him to feel like he's being attacked. And because after a while, I know me, I can take 5,000 things being thrown at me at once. But if you said, Arrettres, you did this wrong. Arrettres, you did this wrong. Arrettres, you did this wrong. Arrettres, you didn't do this. Arrettres, you were supposed to do this. After a while, I'm feeling a little depressed. I'm feeling like, well, doggone it, I don't want to talk to you no more if I didn't do anything right. Okay? So make sure you only talk about one topic at a time, because you want to give him time to process the information. You want to give him time you want to give yourself enough time to make sure you've expressed that one thing and only that one thing. Because sometimes when we're on one topic and we jump to 5 other topics, we didn't get to fully cover that one topic that we wanted to express. Okay. So one topic at a time. Don't overwhelm him. Okay. Also focus on specific behaviors. Okay. If there was one specific behavior that he did or did not do, or something that bothered you, speak about that specific behavior. In my house, I'm Miss, let's get doing, let's go, let's get it done. Let's go. Punctuality is a struggle, and I have to, oh gosh, it's a struggle. I'm just saying, it's just like, how come you're not on time? Just let's go. It's supposed to be 4:00. It's 4 now. We're supposed to be there 4. So I can't attack his character saying, well, you just, what's one thing I could possibly say? Just attacking his character, attacking him as a person, instead of attacking or discussing the act that bothers me. The act of him being late is what bothers me. Okay. So I need to talk about the act of him being late and how we can fix that. Okay. So no attacking character. And another side note, no attacking in-laws in the midst of your conversations. Okay? Don't well, your mama this. It's your daddy's fault. Well, if your brother and sister had, you know how we women are good at throwing darts. Okay? Let's be fair in these discussions, because remember, don't do anything or say anything that's going to hurt you if it was thrown at you. Okay? That's really the overall thing right here. Don't say or do anything that you don't want them to say and or do to you. Because if you're saying something, and if he said it to you, it would make you hot, and you'd be defensive, and you ready to fight, you probably shouldn't say that to him. I mean, there's a reason why they say treat others the way you want to be treated. I'm just saying. Like, when you approach your spouse with the mentality of, I need to speak to them the way I want him to speak to me. I need to say to him what I'd want him to say to me. Okay, that changes the dynamics of the conversation drastically. That realistically could be the whole bullet point of this live right now. Talk to him the way you want him to talk to you, and say only what you'd want him to say to you. Okay. Now, let's recap for 1 minute, just in case you just caught on here. I am Arrettres Hollins. If you see me going back and forth, I'm looking at my notes over here. I'm Arrettres Hollins, the founder of Connecting Love and Marriage. I help couples navigate through challenges in marriage and communicate and create a marriage that they love. Okay. So if you stay on to the end, I got 2 bonuses for you. One, if you would like this video, and a transcript of this entire video. I can send it to your email. I can email it to you within 24 hours. Go ahead, click the link in my bio and put into your name and email there, okay? And I will send you a transcript of all of this within a couple hours, probably tomorrow. I'm not doing it tonight, okay? Because it's about 9 o'clock, about 9:30, and my boo's waiting for me, okay? Okay, so so let's recap real quick. Number 1, 5 easy tips to get your spouse to finally hear your complaints. Number 1 is do not talk to him as soon as he gets in the door about your issue. Okay. Number 2, before you speak to your spouse, get clear and focus about what it is exactly that you want to talk about. Number 3, when it's time to talk, express how you feel about the situation. Okay. Number 4, be specific about what behavior actually bothered you. The specific behavior, not their character flaw. Okay. And number 5, make one request. This is the last thing. Make one request, meaning if there's an issue, okay, for example, I talked about the issue of tardiness, okay, I need to make a reasonable request, okay, that will solve the problem. I cannot ask my husband every single time in life, I can't say, will you please never, ever, ever be late again? That's ridiculous. I'm setting myself up for failure. So when I make my request regarding what it is that concerns me, I need to make sure it's tangible. I need to make sure it's measurable. I need to make sure it's something that can actually be, identified or measured. Okay. So regarding tardiness, I can say, okay, honey, when we are leaving for church and have to be there at 5, is there any way that we can leave at 4? That sounds, I can say, well, can I help you? Meaning, can I remind you at 3 o'clock to start getting ready so that we can leave at 4? This is measurable. This is tangible. Other than me just saying, can you make sure we're not late anymore? Okay. So 1, I'm giving him some steps that could possibly help our situation and help to where we're not being late anymore. And then 2, I'm giving him the option. He still feels, let's be real, we're dealing with men here. They like to feel like they're in control. They like to feel like they got power. They don't like to feel that you mama, they mama and you telling them what to do. Okay. I don't care how calm or relaxed your boo is. Most men like to be in charge. Most men like to pull the shots and call the shots. Okay. That's their nature. That's the core of who they are. So by saying, give him an option, can we leave at 4 o'clock to make sure we're there by 5? This puts him in the position of power where he feels like, okay, and then it also gives him an opportunity to see, can I do this? Is this something that's doable for me? Okay. Make sure what you're asking him to do is doable. Okay. For example, you know how much your husband makes? Well, you should know. Okay. You know how much money's coming to the house. You know how much money has to leave the house to pay to pay bills and stuff like that. Be reasonable if you want date nights, because I believe everybody should be having date nights. Like if you're married, you need to be dating up at least once a month, You and your boo needs to be going someplace outside of the house, on a date night. Okay. Now, you know how much money your husband makes. You know how much the bills are. Don't ask him to take you to Papa Do's if y'all only have McDonald's income left over. I'm just saying, like, be real. Don't give him this undoable request. You can set goals to eventually get to Papa Do's or get to 3 Forks. Is 3 Forks still open in Dallas? I don't know. Or my favorite, the Crab and Claw. I love me some Crab and Claw. But they can get a little pricey because the platter I like is like $35. Okay. So my $35 plus his $35, that you looking at $70 right now. That's not including the tip. That's not including drinks. So I have to be reasonable with my request. And I can't just say, yeah, this every month I want to go to Crab and Claw, then I'm going to go to Papa Do's. No, be rational and identify what is doable for your boo. Okay. And then give him options to give input. Well, honey, how do you think we can handle this? Okay. You want date nights where you two are able to connect. Ask him, what would he like to do? Okay. I know this is a whole different topic here, but, date nights are not always just about you. Okay, same way Valentine's is not just about us. Anniversaries are not just about us. It's also him too. So give him the opportunity to give input about what he wants to do on date night. And every once in a while, y'all need to do something only he wants to do. I don't like watching the game. I don't know what's going on most of the time. They running back and forth. They got tight pants on, the helmets on. I'm trying to figure out why they not passing out from heat exhaustion or having a stroke on the field because it's 9,000 degrees outside. That's where I'm thinking. That's how I'm thinking. But he's all into the game. But because I'm there and I'm somewhat engaged, I'm a little entertaining too. Because I have no clue what's going on. I'm like, run, run, run. He's going to be like, really, Arrettres? Really? Do you know what's going on? No, I don't. But it makes him feel good that I'm actually participating and showing an interest in something that he likes that I have no desire to get to understand. You know, also, when you're watching the game with him, don't ask him to teach you about it. Like, you gotta know your boo. Like, when the Cowboys is on, let's limit conversation, you know, questions. Just be excited and be there for him. Okay? So, let's recap one more time. Okay? 5 easy tips to getting your spouse to finally hear your complaints. Number 1, do not talk to him as soon as he gets in the door. Number 2, before you speak to your spouse, get clear and focused. Number 3, when it's time to express how you feel about the situation, talk about how you feel. Okay. Number 4, be specific about what behavior bothered you, not his character. And number 5, make one request that will fix the problem. One request. Don't give him a list of 10 different things he needs to do to fix that one problem that you have with him. Okay. So I hope this was helpful. If you would like a transcript of everything that I discussed, I will send you the video. I will send you the free transcript. If you click the link in my bio, put your name and email address in there. By tomorrow, I will send that out to you. Okay. Also, I told you that there would be an offer. There is an offer. I'd like to thank y'all for staying on my live. I created a workbook, and it's called Help How to Stay Married When Times Get Tough. I literally use this workbook throughout my day. Okay. When things come up, I use this workbook to help me. Okay. So let me tell you what it's about. It covers 7 common struggles that will make or break your marriage. Okay. If you've been married longer than a day, you know that issues will come up. You know that struggles will come up. And even looking at spiritually, the enemy doesn't want you to stay married. Okay. So he's going to throw stuff at your marriage that could possibly create an opportunity for divorce. Okay. So, I deal with the 7 common struggles, that will come against your marriage. It's packed with strategies. There's templates, there's scriptures, there's affirmations, and tools that you can clearly use to help you build a strong marriage. Okay. Plus, there's a bonus in there. Bonus. The bonus is marriage expectations assessment. In marriage, sometimes you have an expectation of your spouse that they're completely unaware of. And when you have that expectation and you don't share it with them, you're setting them up for failure. Okay. If my husband expects me to cook him pork chops every night, and he doesn't share that expectation with me, he's going to be mad because I'm not cooking pork chops every night. Unless he says specifically, can you make me pork chops every night? That's a doable thing. I can do that. I probably talked to him about how it's going to affect his health, but it's a doable thing. So there's a bonus marriage expectations assessment in there. It'll help you and your boo get clear on what you two expect from each other as husband and wife. Also, there's information about shifting your mindset, okay, regarding marriage. I know we see it as, I don't know, many people see marriage as something that's going to make you happy. And marriage isn't necessarily designed to make you happy. You know, your joy comes from the Lord. And the Lord will help you to deal with things in your marriage and see your marriage as the ministry that it is. Marriage is a ministry. Okay. So, let's see. So the downloadable book, and it's downloadable also. Yes, that's the thing. It's downloadable. So when you go through and you get it, it'll be sent to you instantly. You can download it, you can print it, you can leave it on your computer, you can read it from your phone. It's like super duper duper easy. I love it. Okay. And it gives you actionable steps that you can take to create a support system for yourself. Okay. Because in marriage, you need women and men. If you're a man, women don't need a support system of men, okay? Women need a support system of women that will help them through their marriage, okay? That will be their girl that they can go to for support when those days when they're thinking about leaving their husband. Because I don't care what you say. There's times when you will stop in your marriage and say, why did I do this? Why did I do this? You need a support system of women who will remind you, honey, stay. You made a commitment to God. Okay, so your marriage is, you took a vow before God. Okay, this workbook is normally $29, but because you stayed on my live or because you on my live, you'll get it for $19. Woo woo. Okay, this offer ends tomorrow midnight. Okay, so how do you get this? If you click the link in my bio, once again on Instagram, of course, first of all, you're gonna put your name and address as soon as you get to that page. And then because you need this video and you need the transcript. I need to send this to you, and this is all free. Okay. And then underneath that, you'll see exclusive offer. You click on that link and it'll take you to where you can get the offer for $19 instead of $29. This will only be up until midnight on 9/18. Today's 17th. Tuesday, which is tomorrow, is the 18th, and that's Central Time. I'm in Dallas, so right now it's about 9:34. I'm right on time. I said I wouldn't go over 45 minutes. Boop, boop. There, I did it. Okay, so just click the link in my bio and grab it right now. So let's just recap one more time. I'm Arrettres Hollins, relationship consultant, founder of Connecting Love and Marriage. If you would like a copy of this live video and the transcript, click the link in my bio, enter your name and your email address. I'll send it to you within 24 hours. Plus, you want to grab that bonus that I have in there. It's normally $29. It's only $19 right now. It will only be $19 until midnight tomorrow night. Okay? I hope this has helped you. Feel free to DM me any questions you have about marriage. You never know. I might use it for my next live. Okay? So any questions you may have about marriage, DM me. I'm so glad you're on here. I see a couple of people who have... Look at my friend. Hey, boo. So anyway, let me get off here. Okay. So I hope you have an amazing evening. I hope you've enjoyed this information. Love you. Bye-bye.